Alright guys, this is my first video on here. We're gonna be going over how I scalp Bitcoin. I'm somewhat of a newer trader, so this is not financial advice. I've been trading for 1 year and I've only just started being profitable a few months ago. Maybe like 3 months ago. So I still have a long way to go, and that is what trading is about. So this is going to be a long format video. I'm mostly going to be streaming and live trading on this account. So right now, on the higher time frames, Bitcoin is breaking out of a big consolidated triangle. See it on the 4 hour. So you can see these green lines and red lines forming a triangle that dates back to the middle of February, Valentine's Day. And we've broken it here, but deviated back in. And now we're retesting again, broken it, retest, and it looks like we're gonna get a pump. I do think this is going to be like a scam pump, maybe to 48, and then we'll actually dump back down to the 20s. You know, get everybody to FOMO in and then dump on them. It's just the way it goes. So this line up here is one standard deviation away from the actual trend line. So I'm expecting a reversal sometime soon. I don't know when that's going to be. So we are in an uptrend. We're starting to look for shorts, but mostly we're going to be doing really small scalps because anything can really happen right now. So let's get on the 1 minute. So the first thing I'm looking for on any 1 minute chart is just price action. I got a lot of these lines here that I draw, which are somewhat useful, but it's important that I usually wait to see how things react with price action once it gets to this level. This green level is just a fib, the fib pull, so it doesn't actually mean anything. This green level up here is that standard deviation that we were talking about, which we're getting quite close to. So I would expect a reaction there, just 1% away from here. We might be looking for longs to that level if we get a good dip here. Turn off some of these indicators. So the only one I really like to have on all the time is the fair value gap, which, if you guys don't know about the fair value gap, it's taught to me by ICT Trader on YouTube, and he does a better job of explaining it to you, so I'll let you do that. I hope the music's good. I can't hear it, so gotta figure that out. so I'm going to listen to it. So you can see we're in an uptrend here, higher highs, lower lows, or higher highs and higher lows. It's been about 2 hours into my morning, and we're still in an uptrend. What we're waiting for is a break in structure from this highest high here. You can see this is the move that sent us there. So we're looking for this level to break. You see, I'm on the free version of the TradingView app because I got a small account, man. I'm not trying to pay $10 a month. So I'm trading on a $250 account currently. Started the year with $80 because we drew down from 100 on one candle. But yeah, so we're trying to aim to run the count up pretty quick on here. We're going to get a little bit degen, I think, and try to scalp our way to 1,000 or something. And then we'll see what happens after that. I do a lot of swing trading as well, but this is going to be mostly a scalping channel because it's going to be live, and I can't really commit to doing videos of my swing trades. There's so many updates, and it's kind of hard to like tweet about it or do YouTube videos about it. So we're just watching price action. Try to find some levels here. I think a lot of people will be watching sort of this trend line here, something like this. We'll color that one in brown because that's a poopy one. I call it a poopy one because it's just what everyone would see, retail traders. And on this channel, we're market makers. We're the market makers, so we're gonna fade that trend line quick and then get everyone hooked in, run the price back up on them. So because I'm looking for shorts, I don't really want to see that line break and retest and give like a good entry for retail traders to look at for a short. Where's the poop emoji at? Oh, there he is. Right, let's put that here because we don't really believe this trend line, let's say. That's just one way to look at trading because you really do want to put yourself in the mindset of the market maker, like how they're going to manufacture liquidity in the market, take people's money. This is a game of people taking other people's money. Yeah, so we're just going to wait and see what happens. There's really no trade. Don't really want to be messing with longs here. There is a possibility that this will just break so fast and not give people the chance. Which you really don't want to mess with too much. You can try to scalp, a small amount here. If it were to break this structure and just keep going, it would probably run some of these lows. but it's a risky trade. Like I said, I expect a breakdown, potentially a breakdown of this, possibly not even breaking the structure, and actually coming back into the trend line to kind of liquidate all these positions that come in here. But we'll see what happens. Until proven otherwise, this is an uptrend, so you really only want to be looking for longs. And this trend line could be drawn so many ways. You don't really want to get obsessed with which points it's hitting. It's just kind of, obviously it looks like it's breaking now, but you could have drawn it a different way. Maybe like this or something. In which case, it looks like it's about to bounce. So we don't take it too seriously. One thing I'll say is, zooming into the candles here, let's take a closer look. Okay, so we broke this recent high and we made a swing high here. And you know that because we have a big high with 1 minute candles on either side that are lower than that high. So it creates this one candle is here, a higher candle, and then now a lower candle. It doesn't have to be lower than the first candle, but it has to be lower than the middle candle. So we call that candle 1, candle 2, the high, and candle 3. So as you can see, candle 3's low was broken on the 4th candle. And then the 4th candle looks like it retested back into candle 3 and then shot off in the downwards direction. So after that's happened, we know that the price action is bullish. It's continuing upwards. And now on a retrace of that move, what we're looking for is to find a bottom for a move again to break the highs. The standard deviation is quite close, so I kind of actually expect we could make a run of it. It's kind of like a magnet at this point. As you can see here, we've made a swing low based on the 3 candles here. 1 time, 2 time, and 3 time. And I think now we're going to actually make a run. I do want to get like a pullback to this fair value gap here. Let me just move this poopy out of the way. These green bars haven't been filled, so I'd take a long, basically from here, 43,907. So if we go, put in an order, 43,911, let's say. We'll put a long in for 10% of our account. Actually, wait, no, I said I'm going to degen this, right? Let's go to the whole account. Okay, well, I'm going to do it on my phone here because this is kind of sus. What's happening here? swear if I missed this. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it on my phone. 49, 43, 9, 11, whole account long, 33 times leverage is what I'm using. So we'll see if we get an entry here. Trying to get an entry here and play it up to here. Mind you, we want a faster move, like something like this. That would be ideal. So we'll see if we get it. We pretty much stopping out below this recent low. If it blows through it, I'll just manually close the trade. So far, no structure break, obviously, so we're still bullish. After 2 hours of an uptrend, we're still gonna play it as an uptrend. It's possible that we don't even get filled, but that's just life. I think my computer might be too slow for this, but okay, so we ran the high, and now we're probably gonna call this swing low that led to that move of a new high. Remember, this green line is meaningless. It's just part of the Fibonacci. I don't even know how to get rid of that. We made a pretty aggressive move to the standard deviation, so it's likely to go there. I wonder if we'll get the pullback first. There is another fair value gap that's been created. Doesn't have to fill them all, doesn't have to fill any of them. Might fill it on the way back down. If you guys want other charts, do in the comments and I'll try to make videos on them quickly, or talk about them on stream next time I'm streaming. If you guys want to learn more about scalping, I have a website, scalpingbitcoin.com, and you can follow me on Twitter, 100 times underwater, or I think it's underwater 100x, one of those. Yeah, so we've been on stream, or on this video, for a while now. Nothing's happened. Just been drinking coffee. It's like 4 hours into the New York session already. So I think that means it's New York lunch, which means guys could be coming back from lunch and things could start to get kind of crazy here. It looks like we might get filled. Right around here. Right at the top of this little guy's head. crypto market's not looking the greatest. A lot of coins taking a beating while Bitcoin pumps. Looks like the dollar cost index, DXY, is about to go up again, probably to the 99, 99.2. ES, SPX, still in an uptrend. Still no structure break, same as Bitcoin, but let's see, it's starting to come up to resistance, I think. The total crypto market's actually an interesting one because it is also breaking up from the big 4-hour triangle. Looks like we got filled now. I think. Yeah. And it's a pretty nice reaction so far. Let's see if we can even see. The trade on the screen. Going a little into drawdown, down 2%. %. Page unresponsive. Still down 2%. One percent, 2%, 1%. Oh, it's moving a little bit against us. Man, I can't get my computer to see Bybit. I'll put the link to Bybit in my description here. Oh, we're down 3% now. So it is breaking through this trend line that I drew, which isn't great because we could get a fake out. Oh, pretty good bounce. We're only down 1%, less than 1% now. I'd like to see continuation of this aggressive move. This is also an order block. What is this? What is this? I'll just try it. This is kind of an order block area here. So expect a move from there, I hope. Get a little fake out maybe and a bounce. This is a big demand candle here. Sent us right up. So we wouldn't really want to see that break. And we hope it doesn't in an aggressive way. Because I am short this market and I don't really like longing too much. Down about 5% now. Sorry you guys can't see the live P&L. Down $12, $15 now. 6.5%. So it's starting to break this, and I'm getting a little bit concerned, but we'll hold underwater, because obviously I expect a bounce back a little bit. But structure is broken now, this red line. So technically speaking, we could see some more filling of this area here, this fair value gap. But sometimes the structure breaks a lot quicker than we want it to. You could consider this a structure break, which is almost doing already. Okay, we're down 8%, $20. It's a pretty big account hit. But we're in the degen mode for YouTube. I usually only trade 10% of my account. So if we get a really nice bounce here back above that trend line, the shitty one, poopy one, I might hold this trade still for that up move. We're still kind of, I mean, that is a really nice retail trend line that people will be looking at, shorting this market, and see if we can get a quick move back up. All right, it's definitely moving against us again. Down 7%. All right, this isn't looking great for us. It's really coming off that Fibonacci trend line that I said didn't matter. I'm getting a pretty good bounce, down 5%. I shouldn't say pretty good. It's basically just ranging. We'll see if it can break through the poop here. And if it can, we could have a good trade on our hands. I'm noticing Bybit is shorting on the footprint chart. I'm not going to really put that on the screen because it doesn't really load on my computer. But Bybit's shorting into the lows. That's usually a retail exchange. Even though I'm on it, I'm the market maker, you know what I mean? So we're back to a 3% drawdown. And I'm kind of in the middle if I want to get out here or not. But we'll see what the next couple candles brings us. Volume needs to pick up and blast us through. We're getting some good movement. We'll see what happens here. Only down 1% right now. Pretty confident my original idea might have been right here. But we did break this structure. We could kind of change our bias and pretend that this was the structure break, which didn't actually happen. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I think I'll change my bias on this one. That's the benefit of discretionary trading. You can just change it. So some people would call this kind of day trading. I call it scalping. I don't know. I'm just doing it for the clicks, you know? It's possible this trade could take half an hour. Any longer than that, and I'm probably wrong on the trade, but we'll see. Should really pull that price up to that level. This market is likely to do a scam upwards, I think. I do think we're in one giant fake out to the upside, so I wouldn't be opposed to letting this trade ride to some extent, taking partials on it, but this is a scalping channel, so we'll see. Sometimes the trades just change as you go. Looks like Bybit's working again. Still down like 1.5%, 2.5% now. Down 5%. So there's that perfect retest. Seeing a lot. I want to see a lot of shorting into this low. You want to see traders get wrecked, so you want to see people shorting at the bottom, longing at the top, and that's how the liquidity is taken from the market. So we act like the market maker. So if we zoom in here, I do really want this to not form a swing high and not form and I want it to form a swing low. So right now, I don't see this as quite as a swing high. It's kind of a flat top. There was this swing low candle that was broken to the upside. These three candles here are shaping up to be a swing low. If this third candle can break to the upside, it's come quite high, so we would want to see a break of that, maybe a retest into it without breaking this swing low, and hopefully shooting off all the way in one candle to our take profit. Down 1% here. There is some shorting into that recent low, swing low. The CVD and the footprint chart are showing the volume coming in. Towards the short side. Down 0.7%, $1.70. Not bad. This is kind of the area we entered the trade. Makes me feel kind of like we should get out, but I think my original idea is right, that we are going to run these highs one more time. This order block, demand candle, whatever you want to call it, it seems to have held up. Oh, I dragged that a little too far. What's going on here? Yeah, I mean, it's something like that. You can see it broke it, started to consolidate below, didn't want to go lower, didn't want to break this new structure line we drew. Went up for the retest, came down, a perfect retest, which is lining up at the bottom of this order block candle. And we are making a move back up. We've now taken this high. We don't want to see a big reversal here. Another flat topped, equal high candles. I don't usually count those as swing highs. I want to see like a nice wick and a clearly higher candle. Oh, it's a pretty good move. I'm seeing a bit of longs into that high there, which I don't love to see. If we go much lower, back below the order block, probably cut this trade. I'd like to see a quick reversal, another swing, higher swing, because we have made a swing obviously here by breaking that third candle here after the low. This is obviously going to be hopefully a new low. We don't want to see that low broken. So we have to wait at least one more candle, 2 more candles, unless this blasts down. So we're getting what looks like a perfect retest of this trend line. Depending on how you draw it, it might look like it's bouncing off the trend line, catching people longing. I'm not seeing tons of shorting yet. Okay, we got a third candle forming now. Sometimes on these, after the third candle forms, you're actually looking for it not to make a movement upwards too far, because then it is less likely that that high breaks. Obviously it can if we're really bullish. But it's kind of nice sometimes to have a nice small candle, and then it's easy to break the high. I'd like to see some longs step in here at this price level. 43.9 ish. Down almost 2%. Okay, so now we're looking for that third candle to break. Without a break of that swing low, right at the bottom of this wick. The chart is kind of setting up for people to want to FOMO in. I don't know if they're going to get the pullback or if they're just going to rip it. So we still haven't broke it, the third candle there, and getting pretty close to the swing low, which we don't want to see break. There's a pretty good divergence on the CVD, which is pointing to the upside. Until I see that break, still gonna stay bullish here. We've drawn down 4%, $10. Really need to see a big candle here to the upside. That looks pretty good. So we're very close to breaking the third candle still from this swing low potentially. It's not a confirmed swing low until we break this level here. You see that? Top of that wick on the up candle after the lowest low recently. Local low on the wick. This is all just candlestick price action. You're looking for a high to break and then a low to form after that to potentially take out a high again. We're looking for that on all time frames, so once they all line up, you should have your opportunity. So we just broke above that pretty aggressively, which is good. We can't expect a pullback still to that fair value gap, and hopefully we just continue on up fast because we're down 2% still. Seen buyers come in on Bybit on the footprint charts. I'd like to see this break up pretty quickly. Not because I want to be in profit, but just price action would look a lot better if we broke up back into this high. Down 2.5%. Still down 1%. The fact that it's sitting under this brown poopy trend line for so long makes me think it's too easy for shorts. Seems like bait. I'm just checking the footprint charts for various exchanges. I want to see buyers step in, orders come in. FTX looks to be defending 43.9. Binance not. Oh, they're buying quite a bit at these highs. See if it continues to push. Bybit. A fair amount of buying, nothing crazy, which is good. You don't want to see too much buying take place. Nice sustained move. Stem this out a bit. Something like that. We're up 3.5%. 4%. Okay. Let's see continuation here. Don't want to see too much buying come in, or else this would be a top, most likely. Seeing sustained pressure on every price point. Yeah, we're back in. I think we get a move all the way up now. So we have taken this gap. We are in kind of a dangerous spot because this could have been a structure break. I think I will just close my position and close this video out. We're up 13% for a total of $7.64. And we're out. 764. 7.64 divided by 249. That's what the account started at. That's a 3% gain on our account. I closed the trade because I think this really was the structure here, and we did break it. We did fill this really nice gap that happens to line up where the trend line is at the time, and we were underwater for so long that I think it was almost like a better than break-even play. Bybit did buy the top. Didn't see it on the chart when I closed, but on the footprint chart, they did run into those highs. We'll see what happens. I'm going to take a pee and let this play out, and then maybe I'll come back and be upset that I didn't hold. All right. So back at the charts, looks like I made the right choice. Closing. Where did I close? Which is nice to see, because I did kind of feel a little off on this trade. But this could still go my way. We closed at 43,984. Somewhere like that. Something like that. So that's a nice day trade. Only took us, I can't remember where we entered. Oh, right here. "36 minutes. Sorry, more like this. 29. So I think probably holding this position could have been a good move still. My original thesis, it really could have been right. But sometimes you just gotta take the gains. Just go with the feeling. I don't know if I necessarily love the risk here. I'm trying to stack W's on this channel. Alright, let's let this one play out again. Okay, I've just decided to get back into this trade after seeing what's happening on the footprint chart. Buyers are just continuing to come in. And I think this still pops up. Oh, that's not good. Already down 1%. Up 1%. Wonder if you can even see my P&L now. Oh, look. That's not what's happening now. Random. We're only up 1%. I'm looking at my phone here. I don't know why this shit's so bad. Jeez. Somebody go to the main page or something. Anyways. Again, we got a third candle here after another swing. Yep, and it's broken. So we could watch this shoot up or expect a little pullback potentially. I'd like to see this just rip. Yeah, got a quick pullback. Buyers should step in here and steady. And we're starting to see shorts get liquidated. So we don't want to see this turn around fast on us. If that whole last two candles gets retraced, I might think about scaling out of the trade. But I will take some heat on this. Up 5%, $12. Buyers on Bybit coming in. FTX still defending limit orders at 44. They're buying the top. Big battle at this price right now. Okay, that whole move is being retraced. We're still at 1%. Now we are forming a swing high. With these three candles, we've broken this high, and now I would want to see a quick swing low that doesn't break this new market structure. This swing low. Right? So we got a low, working between two very tight potential swing lows and highs. You're looking for a swing low after breaking a big swing high for continuation. Let's move our arrow back because that's the goal, you know? Okay, we're up 6%, $15. So this is a pretty big candle for a swing low. Steady Bybit or FTX buying, Binance. Buying's kind of waning off at this level. They just did a big buy at this exact price 4 minutes ago. So we don't really want to lose this. Binance basically bought the top right here. Does that mean they want to push it higher? See if they defend. Bybit. Volume isn't exactly spiked yet. Short liquidations starting to be found up here though. I think there could be more above. More max pain. Again, I'm really like watching this level for a big bounce. We're up 7%, $18. Let's see if you can even see. Is it even refreshing? Oh, there you go. No, that ain't right. We're up 7%, not $7. We're up $20. 8%. Okay, I'm just gonna have to figure that out another day. Okay. Damn, we're coming up to this fake Fibonacci trend line. You can see we've blown through back above. My idea was correct. We didn't break this. We really tricked everyone into shorting, I think, here. And now we're back in the trend line, and I think we fully liquidate every position that's shorted up here and maybe get close to or touch that standard deviation line. Still up 8%, 8.5%. Oh, here we go. Bybit. It's more steady buying. FTX. Looks like their limits are still being triggered right below price. Buys still coming in. Definitely hasn't peaked in volume. Okay. I don't know what's up with the Binance chart today. Binance has some limit orders. No, they're doing some big buys. 108 lots. Oh, 375 up at this price. Still lots of sellers. 409. Still lots of sellers taking off. So we just ran liquidity. We're up $30. What are we gonna do here? Lots of buying. Definitely unfinished business at 44,200. We're up 11%, $29, $28, $27, $26, $24, $23, $24. There's a lot of buying up here on Binance. Let's check Bybit really quick. Bybit A lot of people buying. Is that more shorts taking profits? 5 million in shorts liquidated. We had a really big volume candle on the long side. Volume profile isn't looking very P-ish. So I think we could continue up here. I want to liquidate more shorts, I think. We're the market makers here, so if we get a good push up here, past this buying area, I'd say we have enough support for continuation. Let's just check the price of some other coins. Jewel, DFK, really nice pump. It's going to be ranging, I think, though, between like 7 and 6. So we did take that major high, and we are looking for a bottom here to form. So we would really like to see this candle break to the upside before this candle breaks to the downside. Now it doesn't mean the trade's done, but it could still happen down here. Continue up. Let's see what okay. It's definitely not the candle we're after. Not much pressure. A lot of profit taking. Not much sell pressure coming down on Bybit. No long liquidations. We're up 6%, $16. Just lost half of our P&L. So we'd want to see this structure hold, I guess, is the last stand. That's kind of like our entry though. Isn't it 5%, $12? There's no fair value gap except for so there was quite a lot of volume spiked at the top. Not a lot of volume coming in on the short side. A lot of trapped longs at the top though. We're only at 3%, $8. We've basically ran liquidity on the higher time frame. A lot of buying coming in now on Bybit. 3%. 4%. Big buys, big buys. FTX. They've pulled their orders. Oh, they're still flashing orders lower. Driving price up. Finance. A lot of sellers into the low. Unfinished business. Still buying up. We're at 5%, $12. Our entry was 43,985, which was basically our last take profit. So we never really left this trade, which is right below structure. So we're basically buying at invalidation, which means that if that structure breaks, we're probably wrong. So there is our fourth candle that broke the third candle, the swing low. Binance still steady. A few imbalances. FTX. CVD. Looks like it could come up. Okay, we got a nice pullback. I'd like to see us get back above that trend line pretty fast. Bybit. We're on the upper end of the value area on this little move up. This last little 41-minute candles. We're up 6%, $15. USDTs. Alright. Hopefully it makes a move upwards here. I would like it to break this wick pretty quickly. And again, this now could be a swing high if this breaks. Oh, up we go. Where we stop? I think I might know. Okay, we're heading down. We're at 2%. I don't really like this. I'm gonna close the trade. And we are up. Oh. Now we're only up $1. And we chickened out.